Hello dear students, I am Ankit Sultania. Today in this video I am going to start the next chapter, that is chapter 6, Introduction to Visual Basic. In this chapter you all will learn about starting Visual Basic, elements of Visual Basic integrated development environment, properties, methods and events of form object, usage of common controls, adding controls on the form, and creating a calculator in Visual Basic. First of all, let's understand about Visual Basic. What is Visual Basic? For understanding about Visual Basic, you should know about computer language and programming language. A computer language is a medium used for communication between a programmer and a computer. A programming language with its own set of rules is designed to communicate instructions to a computer. A programming language is a set of grammatical rules which are used for giving instructions to a computer. Programming languages are categorized of two types. These are low level programming languages and high level programming languages. You have already learned about different programming languages in your previous classes. Some of them are basic, QBasic. These are high level languages which are already learned by you in previous classes. In this chapter, you will learn about the another high level programming language named Visual Basic. This is an object oriented and event driven programming language. It provides GUI interface, that is graphical user interface, to develop programs. The Visual Basic IDE playground provides a common environment for designing, editing, and debugging programs. For doing work in Visual Basic, we use Microsoft Visual Basic 2010 Express. It is a software which is a freely downloadable version of Visual Basic for you all students. Like the basic programming language, as you already learned in previous class, named Basic, it was also a programming language. Like this basic programming language, Visual Basic was also designed to be easily learned and used by programmers. Visual Basic is a high level programming language that provides a GUI for designing and developing applications as per users' requirement. Here understand the term GUI. I have already described you about GUI in previous classes, that GUI stands for graphical user interface. There are many different programming languages in which we use set of codes and commands for performing any particular task. For performing any particular task, we have to give commands in the form of codes on the code editor window. For every work, we have to give the instructions using the coded command. But this Visual Basic programming language provides a GUI builder, means we only have to follow step by step for performing any particular work. In this, we have to design a form. There is a toolbox, there is a form. Using that toolbox, we can use different controls to design our forms. And then, after complete design of the form, we only have to write the code for any particular task. We only have to write one line code for doing any particular task. So this can also be called user friendly programming language. As you can understand that it is a GUI interface which can be used by us for performing any task on the Visual Basic IDE playground. This Visual Basic offers an IDE playground, that is Integrated Development Environment Playground. Here understand about IDE playground. What is IDE playground? An integrated development environment is the programming environment which has been stacked consisting of a code editor, compiler, debugger, and also a GUI builder. The IDE works as an interface for Visual Basic software. An IDE consists of a set of tools that provides a programming environment and aids in application development. This provides a user-friendly framework for faster application development. This IDE is provided to us in Visual Basic software, which provides a common environment for designing, editing, and removing errors in the programs. We can also say this Visual Basic as an event driven programming language. Why we say this as an event driven programming language? Because in this programming language we use a GUI builder and we design the form, we design the interface, how our interface will look like using the toolbox, in which there are different controls which can be used by us to design a particular form, and thereafter we set the code in code editor window. After running the program, the designed window, the designed form comes in run mode. Here we put the value and we have to generate any action, that is called event. Event is the user generated action which may be either click, double click, mouse move, etc. We, after putting the value, we have to create any event. Either we have to click, double click, mouse move, or any other event. We have to generate any user generated action. Thereafter the result will be provided to us. So we can say the Visual Basic as an event driven programming language. Okay, in Visual Basic the code statements are executed in response to the events. Now let's learn about Visual Basic environment. First of all, also understand there are two types of components available in Visual Basic: object references and controls. Controls are Visual Basic components and can be placed in the toolbox. We can place controls like text box, command buttons, etc. on the form window. Controls have features and event handlers linked with them. The code statements are performed in response to events. Now, understand about the next point as you can see on the screen. Starting Visual Basic 2010 basics. To start the Visual Basic, first of all, we must ensure that this software is installed in our computer system. If it is not installed, first of all, download the Visual Basic 2010 Express, which is a free downloadable version of Visual Basic for you all students, and install it. If this software is already installed, then go to start and type Visual Basic in the taskbar. Okay, and you will get the option named Visual Basic 2010 Express, as you can see in the figure. Then click on that option named Microsoft Visual Basic 2010 Express. As we click on this option, you will get the new window. This will be the start page, which has options to create a new project or open an existing project. First of all, understand about project. This one is the start page, as you can see on the screen in this picture. A project is a collection of files that make up an application. In Visual Basic, we will use this Visual Basic software, we will use this Visual Basic programming language for creating any particular project, for performing any particular task. We make programs, we create a program, and a project will be a combination of programs and Visual Basic IDE environment, GUI builder, program environment, etc. If we combine all these things, we can say it as a project. It is a collection of files that make up an application. You can create various types of applications in Visual Basic. If you want to create a Windows form application, we can create it. If you want to create a web page, we can also use this Visual Basic 2010 Express software to create a web page, and many different types of applications can be created. In this chapter, as you all are the students of class 8, you will learn to create a Visual Basic Windows form application. For this, you have to follow the steps as you can see on the screen. For creating a new project, in this start page, you will click on New Project button as indicated by step 1 on the figure, as you can see on the screen. As we click on this New Project button, the New Project dialog box appears in the next figure, as you can see. In this New Project dialog box, you have to choose what type of project you want to create. As I already explained you that you will learn to create Windows form application, so you will have to choose Windows form application option as indicated by step 2 in the figure. And as we click choose the Windows form application, you have to specify the name of the application in the name box. By default, it will given as Windows form application 1, Windows application 1. If we want to change the name, we can edit and change the name, and then click on OK button as indicated by step 3 on the screen. As we click on this OK button, the Visual Basic IDE window will open. Now the next point, as you can see on the screen, is components of Visual Basic IDE. I'll discuss about this point in the next video. Thanks for watching this video.